Okay, folks, we've got Godsmack and their debut album, self-titled Godsmack. So, with this project, there were 4 singles that came out from it, and they were all pretty much hits. They charted extremely well, and it left a runaway success in anticipation for their future records. I don't really know what happened to them after 2003. I am wanting to get their 4 album. I want to know what that's like. But, I recently listened to this and I thought, this is pretty good. So, as far as metal is concerned, what you're getting is a project that is a debut, so it's not as developed as later records, but that doesn't mean it's bad. It's still head and shoulders above a lot of attempts that you may hear from folks that may not have as big of a name. So these guys have always been on the rock radio charts, and that pretty much lasted from 1998 all throughout the previous decade, which was the 2000s decade. So they were there the whole time, and a few recognizable hits. I think Voodoo is one of my favorites. Keep Away is another. Bad Religion. You just get all these, and it's set to go. And beyond that, the production on these songs, like the first 5 songs, you're going to notice are extremely well put together. Some albums do not do this, but, going straight in and figuring out, well, 3 out of the 4 singles are right there in the first 5 songs. They're all hits. The energy's all good. Uh, they all feel like they eviscerate your brain, and it's really leave no survivors. And as long as you know that, you shouldn't have a problem getting used to this project. It's got hits for you that you should know, and in addition to that, the whole ride is tour de force. So that is, for the most part, with metal, it's not so much about personality, but you will be able to find some stuff on here if you're looking for that. But, I think to me, most of this music is concert music. That's just what I'm concentrating on. You'd think like mosh pit and heavy, banging type thing. It's more than that. But, for your car, for the house, for a dance, for, these different things, is for going nuts. This is one of the most ideal things that you're going to find. And yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it. Probably just a shade more than I enjoyed Papa Roach. Though they were more concerned, but it just feels like Godsmack has been able to understand the radio. That's one thing, is some people kind of grasp at straws and they have a harder time trying to reach the airwaves as far as getting like 2 and 3, but these guys did it. And that's the thing, is they knew what they're doing. So the songs that are crafted are more apparent than they were on some of the other ones. Even Limp Bizkit, which was one of the more popular rap metal and new metal type things, and just metal in general, between like 1999 to 2004, a lot of these, you're going to kind of notice that if you want charting rock songs, you're going to have to delve into alternative metal and post grunge. But if you don't want that, if you don't want to tone things down, you don't want to sing along, you want more raw, more riveting energy, this is the record for that. And luckily there are people that understand this concept. I mean, it really makes you want to bang your head into a wall, because not every person is wanting to relax. That's really the whole thing, is, sometimes it's about the franticness and the manicness of the record. But, I might make a specific editorial for that, or, like blog for it, but needless to say, Godsmack does it. So all of these records are exciting. This will lead me into the unheard songs, which are the songs that you need to take a listen to. So out of 12 songs, there were really only 3 that I didn't like, which was Immune, Someone in London, and Situation. Now, Someone in London doesn't even feel like a song, so really that leaves 11 songs. So I liked 9 out of 11, basically. So Voodoo was one of my favorites. I liked all the singles. I also liked, I appreciated Get Up, Get Out, and I would probably say Now or Never was the closest one that was almost a song I didn't like. I think over time I'd probably get used to it a lot better, but Moon Baby was a good one, Time Bomb, these are some extra ones that, are album cuts, and then I think Stress was like the last one that would pretty much seal the deal. So I'm gonna give this album a 10. It's getting a 10, and the future Godsmack dropped in 2014, so we'll see what happens there. And as far as how well this plays around you and a group of people, if you and your friends will like it, I think that there's more than enough singles. It may not have as big a song as Straight Out of Line or I Stand Alone, but let me tell you, I mean, Voodoo really did that for me. And I think a few of these other ones, like Keep Away, possibly Whatever, there's bound to be something that you're gonna say, yeah, these songs are sick. That's the main thing about it, is, they've got hits. It's not necessarily like people didn't notice this. It's something that you're gonna know who they are, but it's just kind of like listening to an Eminem record and hearing some of his old songs. It's like, yes, I remember these. So it's the same thing with Godsmack, and really, I'm trying to think of some other ones to seal this off of. Just listen to the whole project. Basically, all those songs are hits to go. So subscribe for more fun. I give this album a 10 and a 10 social.